Yue from the TV show.
And she didn't do great, but she wasn't the worst. I put her at... She's probably average, so I'd go C tier.
C?
Yeah.
First on the list, C tier. Yue from the cartoon.
Yue from the cartoon. I'd go A or B tier.
B or A. I don't know, because, like...
B tier. She's not, like, one of the most...
She's not, like, my favorite character.
Extravagant characters. I'd go with B.
So Yue from the cartoon is a B tier.
B tier.
Boomy.
Boomy from the cartoon. I would put him at, I think, S tier or A tier. I would go with S tier.
I like Boomy a lot. Boomy goes in S.
Boomy from the movie. He goes in poop tier.
Poop tier. Our first poop tier. He will not be our last. Cartoon Jet.
Cartoon Jet.
Looking at B or A.
I'm gonna go with A. For me, he's an A tier.
I like Jet a lot. I like what they did with his character. Yeah, A tier.
And everything they did with his character, besides the weird killing him off screen thing that they did, that was kind of weird.
It was really unclear.
Jet from the movie. I think he's a B tier. He's not quite Jet from the cartoon, but he's not horrible.
No, and his costume looked pretty good.
It's not from the movie. It's Jet from the TV series.
TV series, yeah. Jet wasn't in the movie.
They removed him from the movie.
Yeah, no, I'd say B. I don't think he's terrible. Don't think he's the best. I like his costume a lot. Monkey Atso.
He killed like a mass of firebenders and tried to save everyone. I'm gonna go with, I think he's A tier or A tier. He didn't have enough character to know if he's an S tier, but I'd say A tier.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Momo.
He's an S tier.
He goes in S tier. There's no discussing it. S tier.
S tier.
Appa. S tier. B or A. I like Suki.
She's not average, so she's not a C tier. She's
B or above, but not an S.
No, she's not S. I'm kind of stuck between B or A. Maybe you should decide.
We'll leave her an A for now. She's not terrible. I like her character.
I think for a bad guy, I put him in like S tier or A tier.
I mean, he's pretty good. I would say
he's a very hateable guy. So I mean, he does his job.
Yeah, but he's not Azula, so I almost feel like A.
A tier, okay. A tier.
Because Azula was the one who felt like a real threat, but also he's Mark Hamill. He has to go in S. Azula.
A tier for being horrible. Or B tier.
A for Azula.
Let's go with A. Let's put her in A tier.
Put her in A?
I don't think she's quite... I don't know. She's pretty evil, so maybe she makes an S tier, but I'm going to go with A tier for now.
Yeah, we'll leave her in A for now.
Uncle Iroh, he's A tier, or S tier.
S tier. No doubt about it.
He's like...
Honestly, he would be up top here, but I would need to rearrange everybody.
Yeah, he's like the top of the S tier. He's the Z tier.
Sokka, S tier. S tier. Sokka's S tier.
Sokka's S tier, yeah.
No questions.
Katara is like
C or D?
I think she's... For cartoon Katara, I'd go C tier.
C tier? Okay.
Yeah.
She's like one of my least favorite characters.
Zuko's A tier.
Right up.
Cartoon Zuko is A tier.
A tier?
S tier. I'm sorry, S tier. S tier. I keep thinking A is the highest you can go. S tier. Aang. He's not the greatest character. He's a B tier. Or
I don't think he deserves C.
Let's go B.
I think B. This is TV show, so it's not as bad as the movie.
But he doesn't. I don't know. There's that scene where he's standing there with Sokka holding those peaches.
Where he's pretty cute.
I'd go with B tier. I'll put him in B tier. Appa from... Is that the TV series?
Yes.
Yes, that's the TV series.
That's the TV show. So...
I'd go with B tier.
He's not terrible.
No. He might be A tier. I don't know. No, he'll be B tier.
I really liked Suki in the TV show. The only issue is they kind of murdered her character when they took all that Sokka stuff away, because
Sokka has no character growth.
Yeah, Sokka had no character growth, which means she didn't have to put the man in his place. So she has to be at least a B because the way they wrote her.
Yeah.
They removed a lot of her character.
Ozai from the Netflix series.
B.
He is not as threatening, and he seems to be... He acts like he cares about Zuko a little more, which I don't think helps his character. He needs to be super evil, which is why Mark Hamill is all the way up here.
Yeah. I'm thinking B or C.
I'm going to put him in C.
Because I just don't like the way they made him, like, cry.
I almost feel like he might be a D tier.
Yeah, I don't really like the changes they made to him.
I'm putting him D tier.
I mean, visually he looks great.
I mean, the actors, this doesn't say anything about the actors. All of these actors did a pretty good job.
It's all about the writing. Azula from the TV show.
She's E tier in my opinion because she's just she's very whiny, cryy. She's Malfoy.
My father. Yeah, I don't know. I think she goes. Well, I do know she goes E tier. I don't like the way they. I don't know. She doesn't have the menacing quality that cartoon Azula did.
Yeah.
Looks like it's E tier.
Sokka, I actually think he's A or S tier.
I don't know about S because he still has to go slightly below cartoon Sokka.
Yeah, A tier.
Let's go A tier.
Because he's missing good qualities. Well, I mean, he's missing bad qualities that make him a good character because he has character growth.
Also, he's just not as funny. He's not the funny man.
He's
like at least 2 steps below.
Yeah, because he's kind of whiny. But
he's either A or B.
I'm going to put him in B tier because he's way, way too whiny.
No slight to the actor, just the way they made the character.
It's the way they did the character. Iroh, I think, is still an A tier.
They took his funnies.
I
guess A tier, yeah, because we put Sokka in A tier, and all they did was take his funnies.
Katara is in poop tier. They made her a Mary Sue, and she's like great at everything without actually having to try.
Well, and they also removed like 90% of her character.
Well,
all she is good at waterbending now. There's no
character
character there. She's sad about her mom dying, and she's good at waterbending. Yeah. Some would say that's all this one does, but I'm not going to say that.
Monkey Atzo, he's lame.
Poop tier.
He's poop tier. He doesn't even kill any firebender soldiers. He's just...
They nerfed him. They took all of his epicness away. They just took it all away, and they killed him. Yeah. He didn't even put up a fight. He was so much easier to kill. Anyway, sorry. Not time to rant. Time to tear.
Poop tier.
Poop tier. It's the M. Night Shyamalan Zuko. Poop tier. No questions asked. Poop tier.
Poop tier.
Poop tier is going to get real full real fast. Oh, well, I don't know. She wasn't the worst in the Shyamalan version.
No, she pretty much...
But she was also kind of just there.
She pretty much was just there. So I'd go with E.
E tier.
E tier.
Okay.
Poop tier.
Poop tier. If there was a section below poop tier, he would go there. He's not Iroh.
There's whale poop. And then there's you.
And once again, poop tier. Again, nothing on the actors. Just the portrayal of the characters via writing.
Yeah, it's not that they couldn't act. It's just... monstrosity.
There's whale poo. And then there's you. Ah.
Who is that? That's Ozai.
Okay, well, let's give some context. This is from the YouTube video that Cass Vanderpool, I think, is his channel. He did the pretty much abbreviated version of...
He shortened the avatar, and it actually still made sense, unlike Netflix's and Shyamalan's avatars.
Yeah, and the characters still felt like the characters, funnily enough. Although some of them die.
I put him... I think he kind of is A or B tier. Go at A tier. He's A tier. Azula. I don't remember how she was in the cartoon.
She pretty much walks in, pretends to be all nice, and then grabs the characters and drags them around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd go with A tier.
Yeah, she's pretty much on par with the original.
Yeah, she's not great.
She's kind of just there. She's pretty unforgettable. Although she does get launched into the moon. D tier.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'd put her in C tier actually.
C tier? So
I'd
she's
put her
on
C
par
tier,
with the
yeah.
Netflix one?
Yeah, she's on par with Netflix. Oh yeah, I would put him in. Oh boy, do I want him in A tier or S tier? I really like him.
He pretty much just beats up a fire.
He's S tier. I remember the beating.
He goes above Jet from the cartoon. Okay. Boomy from the...
Boomy. I'd say he's
spoof.
D tier. He shows up, he rips his clothes off and flexes his muscles. That's all it is.
He makes everyone uncomfortable.
Pretty much.
But not as uncomfortable as this guy made me the whole time I was watching Netflix. I think she just stands there while Sokka's like, duh, and after her friend was crushed and Zuko walks in.
She's C tier. Yeah, and he's just staring at her dumbly. Yeah. I would have to say he's probably B tier, maybe C tier. I mean, it's just him being dead.
He's just a dead skeleton, and Aang gets angry. C or D?
Let's go D. Yeah,
I don't think he deserves. He's not a character. He's a skeleton.
Just a dead body. Momo. He doesn't do much. I'd say he's a C tier. He's kind of
just there and cute.
And cute, yeah.
We'll go to C tier.
Appa shows up a lot in the cartoon.
He's just their ride, though.
Yeah, so he's either C or B.
Although I guess he's not much different than the regular cartoon. We'll go with C.
Let's go C.
Zuko from the...
Oh, he's S tier for me. I remember watching him throw this little tantrum. It was amazing. I loved it. Iroh's S tier. He's S tier.
Aang from the cartoon. I would say he's not as good as
no, he's C
tier.
Aang,
so he's C or D. But let's go with C.
Sokka is also kind of just a C tier.
I'm gonna go with D. I don't like him as much in this one.
Katara.
It's Katara. I'm just kidding.
Put her in E tier. I think E tier is probably about where she's at. Appa from the movie. He's poop tier.
I mean, he's slightly better than Momo, but not by much. What is that? Oh, it's Gyatso.
Monkey Gyatso from the movie.
He's probably on par. No?
Yeah.
Although the scene wasn't as good, so maybe E tier. We'll go E tier.
E tier. Okay.
I couldn't even tell what that was.
It's a burned up Monkey Gyatso.
Aang from the TV series.
He's in poop tier. He's poop. He just gives out information. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't learn anything. He doesn't grow as a character. If you were to show his character arc, you would just take a flat line from a hospital movie and a beep, and that's his character growth. His character arc is just a flat line from a hospital movie.
Yeah, I agree. They took his happiness, his joy, his being a child away, and they replaced it with being a boring...
Well, and they took away his character flaws. Character flaws help characters to grow. They grow out of their character flaws and become good characters.
Well, and it helps you relate to them as a character. Also, I have a hard time believing that this boy... Well, he didn't even run away. They took all of his flaws away and replaced them with being a boring exposition dumper. I hate this man.
Yeah. Okay, that's everything.
That's the tier
at
list.
least that's all the ones we were going to do. We didn't want to do everybody. We found a tier list online, and they wanted you to rank a random baby.
Yeah, they wanted you to rank the firebender baby. Who ranks a baby? If I had to, he'd probably go in E.
This baby's performance was terrible. All he did was sit around and be a baby.
Yeah, and his character arc was nothing. I mean, he'd probably be
goes
E.
in poop tier.
No, he's better than him, so he goes in E tier. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell. Share it with your friends. Alright, see you dudes later.
Bye-bye.
Dudes in the non-gender specific terminology.